I recap for St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2025. Can't get everything up. Data issues again, not with trading this time, but with plotting. So we have the PA that I traded, and I traded it later in the day. I did trade well on a 25K eval, but not only is there no markings on the chart with the labeling of where the trades were, it's not even coming up in my trade performance. And I was up over 200 in the 25K. I wasn't going to trade the PA, but when I came back, I traded in the morning, and I left the computer. And when I came back at about 220, I saw this move up, and a couple of things I noticed that was at the high of the day, and second standard deviation was here. Third standard deviation is here. So it's like the ultimate bouncer trade. Now the trade looks like it probably would have lost if you started taking it down here, because this is really weird. This must have been a news-driven move, so I wouldn't have been trading it. But you can see high of the day keeps getting pushed. Usually when you get in this area, you get a pullback of 20, 30, 40, 50 points before it continues up. Never happened. It just kept going up. So I avoided all this. When I came in, I watched it for a little while. Then we had a little bit of a pullback here. And then we kind of hit the high of the day. And for a good 5 minutes, it can't go any higher. It's fighting. And it's creeping up. And it starts struggling right around here. So this is where I started to take the trades. And I'm going to try. This is the only thing I can find for the trades that I took, just to kind of recap this for myself to see what it looked like. The trades looked like anyway. And you can see only 2 losing trades, and they were probably part of a sequence, so it probably wasn't really a losing trade, but I'll see that as I go through. And you can see I only traded for 10, maybe 15 minutes to get up. And it's a PA at 25K, so I don't got to make too much. So the only reason I traded is because of the location on the chart where the price was, even though it was such a crazy up day. It was the time it was going to pull back before it continued, and I took advantage of that. Took a couple longs here, too. I'm curious where they were. So at 31, at 28, 2 contracts got in and won those. I wonder if this was part of the grouping as well. Yeah, you could tell by the exit time. They all kind of got at the same time. So I did 3 contracts at 31. Something's off here. Oh, no, that's right. 31 to about 25. Yeah, so I got in right at the highs of the days, really took no heat, and really got out right there. And that was in the cloud, in this cloud access support. So I kind of was playing that area. So got the account up $30 pretty quickly, and then didn't wait. Waited a couple of minutes, got another trade. These came up as losses, but let's see the exits. Yeah. So if they're exiting all at this time, this is all part of the same grouping. All of this. So this is a pretty big. I must have gotten in a little bit of trouble here, heat-wise, but we started at 27. And the account ended at 67. So it was a nice uptick, $40 trade. But I'm curious where we started. We started it at short at 27 and ultimately got out at 29. So that's where the losses are coming from on these. 31 they got out. So 27 added in. I want to see how much heat we took here. Up to 45. I mean, it was only 20 points of heat, so it wasn't a lot. I don't know how much more it went than that, but we're going to check it out now. So it's at 230, and let's see what happened with the price movement there. 230. So again, high of the day. This is where I probably looking for, yeah. So I was going short at high of the day, and it pushed back on me pretty good. I added in at 45, so 50 was the turning point here. And you could see that hard down. This is the normal action I get. and it just ripped right down. And I got everything out right here. But, you know, $40 trade took a little bit of heat, but it was probably no more than $100 or so. Not enough to knock me out of this here. So nice sequence there. Got it up to almost $70. And then that was it. All winning trades from there. This looks like a 2-contract trade again. It was a long. Looks like it got first target. Well, both targets got taken. 15-second trade. So at 238 at 130. 238. So I could see what I did here. I think I actually took this, where I went here. I think that stands for, is it moving average crossover or MACD crossover? That's what it stands for. So once I got in, it got me in right there, which is perfect. And I took both contracts up, you know, good 8 points, 6 points on one, 8 points on the other. So another great trade using the automation to get that reversal bar was this trade here. I was confident we were going back up. But I was winning longs and shorts, and then I took a short. Let's see, I was at 48. Looked like it was high of the day again. Same bouncer trade again, and that was it. I was done. 48 and then 38. What time was that? 39 and 41. It was 2 trades, 1 contract each. Yeah, so beautiful. I shorted right here. And then 38. So I took 2 shorts in here. That was it. So quick, you know, for a good first day with the PA. Yeah, I wish I knew what trades I took on the other accounts, but again, no record. Nothing's coming up in the trade performance, and nothing's plotted on the charts. I don't know what that's about, but you know, I guess I could write Ninja, but they're going to say it's a third-party indicator that's causing the problem. That's, you know, usually their comeback. It's never them. But, you know, I don't like that there's no targets coming on here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.